Bill, last week you were at a Tokenize event in Las Vegas,
Yeah,
correct?
that
That
was that.
event for
Yeah,
people.
we were at Tokenize, and then also we went to the Angel Twin launch party in Puerto Rico, the Diwali Avatar party as well. So some things to talk about there. Um, there's so much to share. You know, the Angel Twin partnership, for example. I'll start there. We took it. We and the team. I went down with Nick Bocci, who's part of the team. Several other team members, including Pavan from Angel AI, were in Puerto Rico for a Diwali party that really featured the Angel Twin partnership, which we're super excited about. There's about 1,500 people at the party, a lot of people in the blockchain industry that are very well known. And then Pavan Agarwal, who's the CEO of Angel AI, which is kind of born from SunWest Mortgage, a very large mortgage company. They took decades of AI training data for mortgage and then created Angel AI. And together, Angel Twin, and you can probably elaborate on this a little bit, Stacey, if you'd like. Together with Angel Twin, we're taking the Twin technology, the Angel AI platform, and we're helping people get ready for the AI economy and be prepared for it, and be able to make money from it, and not just need to be worried and be in fear about their job or what AI is going to do for their family, but to use the tools. So I don't know if you want to talk a little bit more about that partnership as well.
For sure. Well, I love how you teed it up because they just bring a tremendous amount of technology, a tremendous amount of heart for what they do. So that's really inspiring to all of us at Twin because essentially this partnership really represents what we talk about a lot, which is creating diversity and inclusivity with AI as well, because that's in their DNA. So with Angel AI, they have been very focused on AI really breaking barriers on discrimination and bias in financial product and the financial product application process, as well as multiple others. So they've been able to basically empower and enable people to go beyond their own reach, which is part of their tagline, to get the homes that they want and the mortgage and have the support. And they're doing amazing things. So it's a very exciting partnership because we know that over 800 million people may need to be reskilled by 2030 because of AI and automation. And this partnership represents an opportunity for people to really step into the opportunity. And a lot of times the first step can be because there's financial need or upside or desire, right? To be in a better place than you are right now. So that's what Angel Twin really represents, I think, from an ethos perspective, for me and for Twin Protocol. And it's just very exciting because there are so many people and celebrities, thought leaders, influencers in the world who really want to make a difference. So the Angel Twin platform allows them to have more of an agency, like a traditional talent agency, but very redefined by using AI twins and using technology that then helps their user bases with what we're talking about, right? Financial opportunity and using their knowledge and wisdom in new ways. So that's a little bit of my reflection there. And Pavan and all of the team, they're so amazing. So it's great to just combine forces. I really do think that's the future of business in the AI age. It's collaboration, ecosystem, network. Some of the traditional ways that we've built businesses or partnerships are just going to be very different in the age of AI.
Yeah, I totally agree. And you mentioned at the beginning that I was at the Tokenize conference, and we talked a little bit about that last week. But we showed a presentation at that conference that I think might be good for us to go through and share with the group here. There's a few videos in it, and I hope that we can hear that as we go through this. But we're going to try and show that. If not, a Christian can let us know if you can hear it or not. So I thought it'd be a good idea to go through that presentation together, Stacey. It reiterates our mission, our vision, but also the power of our partnerships. I mean, Twin Protocol, our vault, our ID, those are fundamental technologies that we're looking to distribute, and we are distributing to the world. As we said, we're doing so with Angel AI. We have multiple partnerships like that, and quite a few in queue. Behind the Twin Protocol side, the vault, the ID, is also the Twin token that powers each blockchain transaction. So I think going through this presentation that we showed at Tokenize here could be pretty valuable. So of course, as Stacey just said, I'll be scrolling through this, as you just said. As a matter of fact, I might be able to present this and make this even a little bit better than we're doing now. There we go. Got it. Boom. Done. So, and then let's just make sure I can work out the technical details here, everybody. So sorry, I'm working that out cross screen.
Oh, great.
Okay, so
Awesome.
there you go. So empowering individuals in the AI economy. That's what we're doing with Twin Protocol. We're helping people train their own vault. Stacey and I have said on multiple of these updates, we believe there's a shift in communications. Human to AI first. We talk to AI, we communicate with AI, it gives us back information. In general, we do that with the LLMs that are out there today. The future is your vault, you talking with it, your family talking with it, human to AI. But even more powerful is once your vault is created, is the AI to AI communication, AI communicating en masse on your behalf with other AIs. We believe this is going to be pervasive throughout society, and you need to get ahead of it. And if you don't have your AI trained on you, who's going to do that? So that's really a real hallmark to empower individuals in the AI economy. And that's what this presentation is about. Stacey, anything to add on that? I'm going to flip to
Yeah, I would just say, because, you know, the work that I've done with Authority Lab and something that came up in a conversation with a group of individuals last week about this very notion of the narrative, or you owning your AI twin. At the end of the day, a lot of companies right now have data sets about you, anyone who's listening, about me and Bill. And there's going to be a time, and we argue it's now, that you really need to step into controlling that narrative, because actually your AIs will be created really with your training data, without you knowing, just like what's happening right now. So we often like to focus on the positives and the opportunities, and there is a real negative energy around the data, like who owns what. And this is your opportunity to step in and own it fully. If you are not, someone else is going to. And that's related to the work that we've talked about, Bill, and what I've done with entrepreneurs and business leaders of, if you're not writing your story, someone else is. This is your opportunity to write your own and start your AI journey.
Yeah, I love all those quotes. Another one that I live by is, if you fail to plan, you become part of somebody else's. We've been big tech's plan for a long time with Web 2.0, and now it's our opportunity. So, you know, I just logged in. I do this update on my desktop, which I don't use every week. I just kind of use it for like certain things. And I logged in, and right away my antivirus said, we settled with the FTC about our use of your data with one of our affiliate companies. And so the antivirus I was using, which is supposed to be protecting us, actually was leveraging the data. Now I got to go find a new antivirus program, because I didn't know that happened. But that's happening it's been happening with cookies for decades, and it's been happening with big tech for a long time. Now with Twin, you create your vault and you own that data. That's really the premise for what we're talking about. Super powerful, really resonating, that message too. Mm-hmm. So let's go to the next slide. Okay, this is human communication, right? Face-to-face symbols, written, voice, digital, mobile, human to AI, AI and AI. This is what we've been talking about, Stacey, is there's a new mode of communication happening. A Twin Protocol is like the AT&T of that era. We plan to be pervasive around everything that we're doing across all of communication. So, okay, anything here?
It is the next revolution. And I mean, we're not the only ones talking about this. It's validated by, Gates, some of the biggest tech entrepreneurs, people who have been talking about how revolutionary this is, and how AI is really game changing.
Right, absolutely. Okay, so as we talked about, how will you train AI? How will you train your AI twin to communicate with others? And why would I train my AI? Why would people train their AI, Stacey?
Well, for the exact reason we're talking about. That, I mean, at the end of the day, your AIs will be created with some data, and this is your opportunity to train your AI, which right now it should be as easy as clicking buttons. That's what we're working towards. Of you can engage in AI twin. You can ask questions to current AI twins, and that will start training your twin. So you'll train. Why should I train my twin? I should train it because I am taking a step forward in the AI economy and putting a stake in the ground and starting to create that data set, and the opportunities will really be endless as this continues to build.
Absolutely. Okay, we talked about the fact that people can tap into what is being stated as 15 trillion in new economy. The internet was about 2 trillion in new economy between 2000 and 2006, and now we're talking about something that's way bigger than that. So it's a huge opportunity for individuals to be a part of that. And then you mentioned, many people may need to be reskilled. As we've talked about before, Amazon has more robots in their warehouses than humans now. And but this is the opportunity, right, for people to leverage their own data, their own gold, digital gold, if you will, to not only reskill themselves, but create new opportunity.
I mean, a lot of work is not working for people. So oftentimes when stats are shared like this, I like to remind people that most people want some of their job to be different than what it is. And this is an opportunity. It really is.
Absolutely. So where we're starting with, and we'll talk about, because we have our new product being released, which is Twin, that allows you to create your own media. And we'll talk about that shortly as well. But our mission is to empower individuals and organizations to evolve the AI versions of themselves to share knowledge. One story behind that is Robert Cool Bell of Kool and the Gang. He's one of the founders of Kool and the Gang. It's named after him, of course. Kool is his nickname. And we've created his twin and the twin of his team, Mohammed Moretta, another twin that's part of the Kool and the Gang, and also a character that they're really passionate about, the First Lady, which stands for gender equality as well. So this is a twin that we are distributing and working with Angel Twin on. We talked about at Angel Twin, there's services and an AI agency that surrounds all that. So what you're seeing on the screen here is our onboarding process. We actually have some slides, Stacey, that we're going to try to get to in this update to show how the onboarding process works. But it was really easy. We took the image of Robert Cool Bell and created his twin, the image of their First Lady character. We added training data for them, and boom, people are starting to ask them questions. And it's in our showroom, Stacey, as well. Yeah. Anything to add there?
No, check it out for free in the showroom.
Okay, the Twin token and the Twin Vault and ID. These are our fundamental technologies. The Twin token, you can go today on Uniswap. You can buy Twin token. You can go to the twinprotocol.com site, log in, use the Twin token to converse with the twins that are in our showroom, and also reserve your priority access to your own twin and Twin Vault to create your own Twin Vault inside of Twin Protocol today. So the Twin token allows you to get access, priority training. It allows you to engage with other twins. It allows you to expand your vault, to make your vault bigger so that you can add more data and continue to own your data there. And then the Twin token is what we're paying the creators and the talent, as we call them, when people access their twin. The twins are paid and creators are paid in Twin tokens. So that's available now. The Twin Vault and ID, Stacey, you want to talk about that?
Sure. So this is our blockchain-based storage. And the vault is your storage space that you can upload documents, videos, audio, and we're continuing to ingest more and more just automatically if you would give permission to do that. So the Twin Vault is this central place for you where you'll be able to permission and decide what data you want to be manifested basically in your AI twins. And the Twin ID acts as a verifier for that vault. And it ensures that when you have AI representations, that it only uses the data that is in the twin. And it also acts as like a verisign, or when you think about the uncertainty when people first started putting credit cards into the internet or paying for anything on the internet, we wanted those security check marks or ways to know that the companies aren't fraudulent. And the Twin ID allows that verification and support as well. So those are key parts of our platform that allow engagement, and you'll be able to basically hook up your Twin Vault and ID to many opportunities, meaning products, like if you'd want your Twin Vault to live in an avatar or a hologram, or if you'd like your Twin Vault to be automatically connected to some of your emails or file systems that you already have, then you'll be able to connect it all.
All those training data paths are in the works, so we're super excited about
Yes.
that.
Which actually, Bill, there is a question that came up from a YouTube viewer just about like failure in the crypto exposure or like token education in general is what I think they're kind of alluding to.
Oh, okay. Well,
Here.
I mean, the twin token powers the transactions behind everything we do. I mean, I think one of the slides that's coming up is our digital Depop release that we've had,
Yep.
and there's over 8,000 users that have logged in and registered, and they're paying to use that product. So our focus has been utility. It's been AI utility, and there is quite a few users that are leveraging the twin protocol site. Angel AI, for example, they have 200,000 users. So as far as people using the product and having the utility of it, it's going gangbusters. Actually, it's doing extremely well.
It is. Yeah. And I think also this viewer might be alluding to the idea of just in general, people not understanding very much about tokens and crypto, that kind of bucket, and our thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, well, our thoughts are that we need to bring the Web 2 world into Web 3. That's a big part of our the current state. Obviously, as we know, since the U.S. election, Bitcoin has done extremely well. It's now hitting 90,000 and all-time highs. And the general user in the world, they don't know how to access crypto. They don't know how to use Uniswap. They're not familiar with Coinbase. MetaMask would confuse the heck out of them. So I think that it's kind of our responsibility, and we've taken it on at Twin to bring new users into blockchain and utility tokens by using our product. Stacey, you've said this many times. We make AI and blockchain simple and fun, and so we have reached thousands of users to that end. The Twin tokens being utilized on the back end. So I think that responsibility for us. We're doing this actually through some of our KOLs that have twins. They're leveraging their twin to educate individuals on crypto. Any other thoughts on that?
Yeah, the really solid answer. I agree with everything you said. I think there's also this notion of this happens with cloud. This happened with cloud. This happens with a lot of technologies that are tools. And there are people who get exposed to them really early. And then they're like, everyone should be using this technology. And it's our job as entrepreneurs, business leaders, anyone who wants to build, which in the age of AI, anyone can build. Like you could help us build something that ingests. And when I say you, I mean anyone listening to this. AI codes now. So there's so much opportunity. But the goal is to make it really applicable, right? And just not have, like often there's a technology that's trying to find a problem versus let's focus on a problem and then the technology serves. So I think that's a big factor as well in what we're talking about of going from Web 2 to Web 3, which is there's amazing technologies that companies are all investing in and they're actually being used whether you know them or not, right? Like blockchain is being used across all major corporations. So I think over time, the more application and the more education that will help with the exposure.
Oh, for sure. And bringing users from Web 2, even leveraging fiat to basically buy access to the program, which or the application, which we're doing with Twin Protocol, is one massive way to do that. I see another question that came in: is the token on any exchange yet? Yes, you can go to Uniswap today and you can buy the token, and then you can go to Twin Protocol and you can use the token. You can use the token to talk to other twins. You can use the token to reserve your own twin vault. Self-service twins are coming soon. The roadmap slides up right now. And then also, when a fiat transaction happens and people use regular old money and cash to access a twin, the token is working behind the scenes to power the blockchain transaction. The vault is in play whenever you're asking prompting questions or people are prompting your twin. So it's all happening whether you're Web 2 or Web 3 with Twin Protocol.
And I love that. And that's the big thing here. It's not worrying as much about if people understand the crypto or the token side. It's great if there's interest, but we're onboarding people regardless because the technology works and is going to unlock a lot of opportunities like cross-border. There's lots of reasons why tokens are used.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, tokens have been generally used in the DeFi space and for speculation and so forth. This is a utility token. So it's something that's new for a lot of people that have been in the industry for a while, because you're using the token to power a product that's really pervasive and usable to whether you're Web 2 or Web 3. So we're very excited about that. We kicked off the call with the partnership update with Angel Twin. Angel AI has hundreds of thousands of users who are now going to be exposed to Twin. We're onboarding multiple celebrities there who have hundreds of thousands and millions of people and fans that follow them. And that's really where we're focused on, is accessing those individuals who know these brands, know these influencers, and then are creating their own vault, and then using the Twin token to power up their vault, and then using the Twin token to talk to other people's knowledge through a Twin in their vault. So what you're seeing on the screen now is our roadmap, Twin ID management. When you go to Twin and you sign up and you reserve your Twin, you're reserving your Twin ID. So that's going to be your blue check mark for your data in this new AI economy. Also, the Twin Vault, we've talked about it. This is where we allow you to store your data and your docs. We're adding to that. We have some other partners you'll see in the slide deck shortly. We're adding into the Sentience wallet, for example, where you sign in with Sentience and application data will go to fill your Twin Vault. And then Sophia the robot helps you interact with your own data. Conversational AI services, many of you have seen this in our demos, or you've accessed the application, like Digital Depop, for example, and you can go talk to our showcase twins now and have an interaction with them, which builds your own Twin Vault. When you're talking to other twins, you're building your own Twin Vault at the same time. And then, of course, the Twin token to reserve your Twin and upgrade your Twin is also something that's happening. And that's kind of the right side of what's happening in 2024 with a lot planned for 2025 as well. Anything to add there, Stacey? Okay, you're on mute. All right, how is this different from traditional media, traditional social media, the internet in general? Well, does the traditional internet empower you, and do you own your own data? Well, traditionally it hasn't on the left-hand side, and Twin is about empowerment and ownership of your own data. Web3 applications, whether it be gaming or other applications, they're helping you own your information, but Twin is really focused on empowering you with your own information too. Not just keeping it somewhere, but allowing you to enter the AI economy with it. So social media platforms have obviously driven a lot of revenue to a lot of people, all the way up to the Mr. Beast level with YouTube. And of course, Gary Vee talks about this all the time, but they're co-owning the data with you. When you sign the user agreement, you're basically giving away your rights to that data so that they can monetize it. And quite importantly, for training data these days as well. Anything there, Stacey?
Yeah, this is a hot topic with a lot of our business leaders and entrepreneurs, as well as thought leaders, celebrities, influencers. The model that's going to be enabled is smart contracts. So contracts that can happen automatically, where you know what the terms are and you get revenue from your content and data being used. That's extremely powerful, just being in the space of leadership development, training, and IP, and working with a lot of leaders and brands who have huge, like millions of dollars worth of, tens of millions of, hundreds of millions of dollars worth of IP, and being able to just unleash that in a way that's more automatic is what is going to happen in the future. And it's very exciting, because before there'd need to be a lot of attorneys involved in other contracts, and they'll have other uses and needs. Like there'll be other needs that they can help us with. But as far as having the ownership and then also being able to utilize it, right? Because it's one thing if it's like, okay, you own it, but how can you actually make it work for you, which is the focus here.
Yeah. And that platform, we have the platform that's doing that. So one of our key implementations has been Digital Depop.ai. There is a video that there is behind this. On the next slide, we'll see if you can hear that. So you're gonna have to let me know once I play that. But you can go to digitaldepop.ai today, and you can talk to Deepak Chopra. And he's been a guide for many people. There's been tens of thousands of prompts and questions. One user, the individual user, has asked over 5,000 questions to Digital Depop. And you can ask him about life and consciousness and spirituality and breathing and meditation and well-being and so many topics. And he's become quite a guide for people. So I definitely urge you to go there. Here is that video. Can you hear it?
I think AI can be a personal confidant. AI can be a health coach. It can be a research assistant. And it can be a spiritual guide, a guru. While at Cannes Lions, I had the honor to introduce Digital Deepak, my digital twin, that will extend my mission to make chronic illness a choice rather than a necessity. This innovative project, a collaboration between Twin Protocol, Cyberhuman, and DECTech, merges cutting-edge digital twin technology with my teachings, guiding you on your path to inner tranquility and comprehensive health. Integrating mindfulness amidst distractions involves staying centered and focused. My digital twin will provide you with deep insights and advice whenever and wherever you need it. It will make you feel more connected and supported on your journey of personal growth. My entire body of knowledge is now at your disposal. I urge you to welcome the future and talk to my digital twin at digitaldeepak.ai.
That's been, we'll talk about this, wonderful implementation for us. And we've been very excited to release that. We've had thousands of users that have registered, and it's a paying product that there's subscription based. So we're very excited about the opportunity that it's provided as well. So it's been fantastic for us.
Yeah, Dr. Chopra is amazing, and he has so much to offer the world and such huge ambitions around reaching 1 billion people to make chronic illness really a thing of the past. So it's very exciting for Twin to be able to be a part of enabling that, and for us to be continuing to innovate together.
Absolutely. And through this implementation and others meaning, for example, there's a YouTube gamer we just created their twin for, should be released soon. Over 3 million YouTube watchers, followers there. But they have 200 podcasts that they talk about various, very specific games. We ingested that over the series of 2 days. These podcasts are 15 minutes to over an hour. So it's a heck of amount of data. And we're very thrilled to see how that YouTuber's vault is now answering questions about games for gamers on the fly. We're testing that now, getting ready to release that. But this is the volume. This is how we're getting out to market, whether it be Angel AI and the Angel Twin partnership, other partnerships with On1, our I Am Infinite program, which builds on what Deepak's doing, which I believe you'll see in a second. But what we're finding to be extremely valuable, not only for the creators, YouTubers and bloggers and vloggers, but also for enterprises. People are being really, in a confidential way, people are being very thorough and active with how they answer questions and their prompts. And when they volunteer this data to the creator of the twin, which they can eventually be paid for with twin tokens, it's providing a tremendous amount of enterprise data that you just can't get anywhere else. This human to AI interaction is giving us new sources of information about who people are and how we can help them. And that's represented here. We actually took some of the data from some of our implementations, and we implemented Salesforce Tableau. So for, obviously, Salesforce, very well-known platform as a service, and we've taken the Tableau application, taking it to the tens of thousands of prompts and responses that we're getting in the Twin Vault today. And you can see where we have enterprise data that can be very valuable for the creator as well. So we're excited about our enterprise implementations. There's several medical clinics that Stacey has been talking to lately. I don't know if you want to talk about that use case in general as well.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many pain points with a clinic that patients and individuals can relate to regarding intake of information and having trying to get to a human for just small consults or questions that come up that you forgot to ask when you were at the clinic. So all of these pain points from a patient perspective can be very easily served, mitigated, if you will, with AI and with Twin. So it being a more personalized experience. So the goal is to implement Twin protocol on both the AI Twin side of the providers in the clinic. So the doctors, the the front desk, any person who touches the experience now, having AI twins of those individuals. And then patients also basically having a section of their vault with information so that it can be a more curated experience instead of just talking very generically. The AI twin would be able to access records and information regarding what you're dealing with at that very moment. So it's very exciting to think about that from a personalized experience, and then just the friction that happens in the normal healthcare environments of you are filling out one form and then you do it 4 or 5 times and data entry. So we're very excited about the very fun elements of bringing, the educators, doctors to life so that there can be more democratizing of that knowledge to everyone. And then, of course, it's really important to take care of the patients at the clinics and look at that patient experience. So we're going to be able to empower really both sides of that.
Yeah. And then to add to that, different clinics and different customers and different thought leaders and different creators want different things. We're a protocol. So we're integrating with front end systems, whether they be avatar programs or enterprise capable messaging systems. We're working on Telegram applications, but our Vault and our ID plugs into, through our SDK and APIs, plugs into those other programs, and it allows us to leverage their interfaces, how they interact with the users on their side, and import that data into the Twin Vault, really getting back to our core. So we're partnering very nicely. We have multiple new partnerships we're developing right now, everything from phone AI technology, where you talk to a twin, to avatars, to sign-in technology as we're looking with sentience. And by the way, this meeting is going so fast, I hope we can get to everything today.
I know.
But so we're as a protocol, we're not bound by, are we going to have to develop a medical app? No.
Right.
Simply plug into a medical app, ingest the data, and now you've got a twin in the form of a doctor, or you talk to yourself if you're a patient, or whether it's well-being or Deepak Chopra or a YouTuber, it's all there, no matter what the interface is as well. So
well, and this is a good segue to the I Am Infinite, which is next, which I really think about. Like, what's powerful is that it's more and more becoming clear in the medical fields that holistically, everything is connected. So this opportunity to be able to have your dentist and your optometrist and all of the people you see for different parts, like different specialists, being able to have access to your records or information in a way that you can control and want. So I'm going to tee it up, and I'm very excited to share more of this I Am Infinite. But this idea of holistically looking at not just your data and what makes basically what we're calling like your medical twin, right? So your twin vault can have multiple different categories. There's the spiritual, your personal life. There are things you might not want to share with anyone. And in that category, it might also be your medical twin, or all of your medical records, your health history, maybe even your family's health history that you have permission to have in your vault. Being able to unlock that and then actually do something with it is very exciting and very powerful. So, Bill, what is I Am Infinite? Because this is great.
I Am Infinite is fantastic. It's with the team at Deepak Chopra, including Punach Machaya, who we're very well linked up with. And what we're doing is we're integrating IoT and wearable data, like your wearable watch or your Fitbit, into a twin. So you might be wondering, like, I don't have any data. Well, actually, everybody has data all the time, whether it be our biometric data, what we're looking at, what we're reading, what we're educating ourselves on, what have you. So we're bringing in wearable data now, and then the twins react to that. So you see, this is a pre-alpha version here. You see that Deepak Chopra in this particular case is saying you might be feeling stressed because your heart rate has been elevated to 92 beats per minute for the past 30 minutes. So we are working behind the scenes in the alpha version. This is a pre-alpha version. We'll show you a quick demo of it in a second, where we're ingesting the IoT data from wearables, also calendar data, so that the twin knows that you're stressed, and why you're stressed. This goes for sleeping. This goes for breathing. This goes for your steps that you take. So this has been a really powerful product for us to demo. I've got it on my own phone. I'm demoing it. I'm making sure it's telling me that I reach my 10,000 steps a day. So it's not just about this, as we talked about, human to AI interaction. AI to AI interaction means pulling in your IoT data and then having your twin react to that for you so that we become better. Like we're more we're more fit, we're making more money. So I'll switch to the next slide here and you'll see a very brief demo on how this works on our alpha version. You should be able to hear this. Please let me know. Not yet. It's just the typing.
Hello. How can I assist you with your wellness goals today? With an average heart rate of 91 BPM and a focus on mental clarity and routines, incorporating yoga into your evening schedule could be beneficial to keep your heart rate steady and assist in relaxation. With a step count of 2,826 today and a focus on yoga and exercise as a beginner, you might consider incorporating a gentle yoga session to complement your steps and enhance mental clarity and relaxation.
Question is, what is my heart rate?
Your average heart rate today was 91 BPM with a maximum of 113 BPM and a minimum of 65 BPM.
I think that's the last one. I'm going to go forward here. So we'll talk, the next slide we'll talk about. So what's happening there is that your AI IoT data is going to be shared with your own twin with your permission, and they're going to guide you on your own personal wellness plan. So when you sign up for IM Infinite, and that'll be an app that'll be released on all the major platforms, you state your goals. Is it to be more fit? Is it to breathe better? Is it to sleep better? And then your IoT data will communicate with your twin vault, be stored in your twin vault, historical ledger there for you that you have forever across any device, bringing device data together, Fitbit, Samsung, Google, Garmin, whatever it might be, Ultra Human Ring, Aura Ring, Whoop, all that's going to be available for you to store in one place. And think about all that data if you have multiple devices that you've lost. Now with your Twin Vault, that's with you forever. And that's what the IM Infinite implementation is all about. It's about well-being. And there'll be a whole series of ecosystem around twins that will advise you. We believe all the way down to your trainer or your nutritionist level. They'll be able to advise you very specifically on the programs that you've worked with. And that's a product we're going to be releasing within the next quarter. So that's IM Infinite. That we talked about this earlier, the Angel Twin Agency. Again, you know, on the IM Infinite side, with the creators and the talent and the experts that we have there, millions in reach that we're reaching out to, already bringing in thousands of users to the Twin app. Angel Twin, we talked about before. Angel AI has hundreds of thousands of users. They've helped with AI mortgage, AI credit repair, and this is where your financial data will come into your Twin Vault. You'll be able to work with Angel AI on the finance AI side, and that will build your Twin Vault around who you are, what your goals are financially. I'm going to keep ripping through these here because we're
let's go over sentience, and then we have about 5 minutes, so we'll end with a question or two, and then next time we'll slot some other things to share.
Yeah, absolutely. So sentience. So this is a Singularity Net spinoff is sentience, and many of you know Singularity Net, the ASI token, and Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. Singularity Net is a founding member of. What's happening with sentience is the Sign with Sentience Web3 wallet. So basically, it allows a person to log into Web2 and Web3 applications, and through that integration, we'll be able to pull data from those apps and put it in your Twin Vault. And for fun, you'll be able to interact with Sophia about that data. And Sophia will tell you a little bit. You can switch characters. It could be you. It could be your cousin. It could be Sophia. It could be whatever you like. And you'll be able to access a character, pulling all the data from these Web2 and Web3 apps, building your vault once again. And that's a wonderful partnership we have with Sentience. And of course, Singularity Net is we're obviously an affiliate with Singularity Net, and we're leveraging their AI technology inside of the Twin Vault and for our algorithms and so forth. So a lot of opportunity here with Sentience. There are some others. Here's actually a pre-alpha look at signing in with Sentience, being able to interact with Sophia on your data, And also some of the things that we're doing, that Sentience is doing, is fronting LLMs. So instead of accessing Claude and ChatGPT directly, you'll be able to, through Sentience, log into both or one, and that data gets pulled into your Twin Vault. So now all of your data from your LLMs that you're accessing, I know I exported my data on ChatGPT. I had 7,000 pages there. All that data, which is ridiculous, right? All that data goes into your Twin Vault, and now you have it, and you can access it, you can curate it, you can group it, and eventually release that to the Twin marketplace, and it'll make money for you, make Twin tokens for you. So it's a little look at interacting across that app. And here's a couple action items for those of you that are watching the video, watching us live. You can purchase Twin and Uniswap, and you can create your own Twin account today. And get ready, because all this functionality, your Angel Twin implementation, your IM Infinite implementation, your Sentience Wallet implementation, you'll see us at medical clinics. We have YouTubers that are going to have their own Twin. This is all the data that you're going to access now, and you want to be in front of that and be one of the priority twins that we create. So
Yeah,
I'll stop there, Stacey. And
love it. And Fallon just said, I can't wait to finally have a twin. We can't wait for you to have a twin either. It's very exciting. And I wanted to end on a question that we get asked quite a bit, just as the market continues to build more opportunities for people to be in AI, which we're huge advocates of. It's the question of what's the difference between using Twin and a personal GPT or building something like with OpenAI. How would you respond to that, Bill? And I'll share some.
First of all, I'm trying to fix my cam because I was flickering in and out.
We
I think
see
it's
you.
my twin. It's really me.
This is a human. We're not.
Yeah.
When we bring our AI twins on, which we will in a weekly update, you will know that it's the twin, because we'll always have it watermarked that it's an AI twin, because that's ethics around AI use.
Yeah. So to answer your question, what's the difference between this and an LLM, in short? Is that your question?
That's a short, although I would say some of these super users, right, who are using personal GPTs, so using an LLM that says you can build something that's personalized for you.
Yeah. Twin Protocol is that pervasive platform that you'll see we're integrating across all different types of data. That is your vault, and you own it, and it's decentralized. Remember that centralized big tech has been around for a while, and we've used all their amazing tools, from social media to office platforms, and they kept the data. And for the most part, they can see our data whenever they want. They have access to it. Twin Protocol is decentralized. It's personal, decentralized AI. It's your data. You own it. It's on the blockchain. You curate it. You permission it. You group it into the categories you want, and that's different. We're seeing the centralized. Obviously, the centralized AI is being funded in the hundreds of billions of dollars now. But this is a decentralized platform. Your Twin Vault will be with you, and that's your information. It's your digital gold. It's your life, and I think that's very different from the centralized systems who are using that data for their own purposes.
Yeah, and we invite you to join in our journey. So just a reminder, you can go on twinprotocol.com, interact with AI twins in the showroom. Some that we were talking about, you can go to digitaldepok.ai and just start the journey with us. And we're excited to continue. And we'll be back next week with some more updates and potentially some guests, whether they're the human variety or AI twin variety. So thanks for joining us. Thanks, Bill, for the conversation.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody, for watching.